Welcome to this brief overview of Flow. Flow is the software used to interface with the i.prep, helping you to perform simple to complex liquid handling tasks from the comfort of your desk. To get started, all you need is a copy of Flow, which can be downloaded for free, and access to a Windows computer. This guide will cover the basic UI and design of Flow version 1.6.1, giving you a platform to further discover all the functionality within Flow with some exploration. A number of additional video guides also exist, so they'd definitely be worth checking out once you're finished with this video, but this is a great primer. Also, just to note, an i.prep isn't necessary for along this video, so if you're just evaluating Flow, then that should be fine. But of course, if you do have an i.prep nearby, that wouldn't hurt. To begin with, we'll look at the basic overview of the Flow home screen, and to do that, I'll click the home button in the top left. This home button is available all over the application, so if you ever get lost or you just want to go back, press that and it'll take you home. At the top of the screen, you'll see that there are 5 tabs: Interactive, Workflows, Builder, Objects, and History. Each of these is touched upon in various guides, but just to give you a quick overview, Interactive mode allows you to program quick and trivial transfers, Workflows mode allows you to run built-in and user-made workflows, Builder allows you to edit and build workflows, Object shows you all the custom objects within Flow, and History shows you all the run reports that are output when you run a workflow. In the top right, you'll also see a few options. So the first one is a bug report, and that allows you to send the Vion Scientific dev team a quick message if you do find anything wrong with the program. There's a settings button, which shows you the global settings menu, and there's an exit button, which allows you to exit the program. From the global settings menu, you can connect your i.prep and access various other helpful parts of the application. To demonstrate some of our workflow building UI, I'll go ahead to the Builder tab, create a new workflow, and you'll see that a workflow parameters box pops up. This allows me to set some basic parameters for the workflow. I can then click Add Operation. And operations are basically the building blocks of workflows. You can chain them together however you'd like to, and in this case, I'm going to create a transfer operation. Now there are 3 zones that I can access with the transfer operation, and I need to set objects. Objects being my various SBS style plates. So in zone 1, which corresponds to zone 1 on the i.prep, I'll have a tip plate. In zone 2, I'll place a tube plate and fill it up with liquid. And then in zone 3, I can place my well plate. All of the objects you can see do come bundled with Flow, but you can create your own if needed. To the right of an operation, you can see various configuration settings. Top one allows you to configure all the transfers within that operation. The next ones are reordering, so if you place 2 operations and you want to reorder them, you can do it there. There's a delete button, which allows you to delete the operation, and a play button, which allows you to isolate and run that operation so that you can test things out. To get started and add a transfer, click on the configure button, press add transfer, select my source, select my destinations, and then configure the transfer. With that, I can choose my aspirate and dispense settings, and it's as simple as that. With that done, the transfer list populates. I can see what's going to happen, and then I can run the operation or I can run the workflow. Once the workflow is complete, I can either click the View Run Report button, or go home, go to the History tab, and then click on the report of the workflow that I just ran. And here I can see what happened in the workflow and export it. That's about it for a general UI overview. For more niche information, have a look at our other guides. And if you do have any other questions, please consult the Flow Basic Manual, or get in touch with one of us at Vion Scientific.